Hello friends, it's me, Axial GT. I was asked recently why I was so excited and hopeful about Amazon's New World MMORPG, so I sat back and tried to collect my thoughts on New World. For me personally, the MMO genre has gotten a little stale, and I want to see something new. Now that's just a personal opinion. There are some good MMOs out there. ESO does come to mind, with a few caveats, but I have enjoyed it. With that said, I still have a yearning to explore new lore and a new world, pun intended. So I made a list of the top reasons why I'm excited about Amazon's New World, and if you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe for future Axial GT content. Along with my other gaming news and reviews, I'll be covering Amazon's New World pretty heavily. And as I mentioned in a previous video, my excitement for the game finally pushed me to replace my busted gaming laptop so I could game on the road. With all that being said, let's get to the list. First of all, it's a sandbox game. You can play and build your character how you want to, not being pigeonholed into a play style because of a class system. Because in New World, there are no classes. If you want to be a ranged character, check, you can do that. Or how about a melee character? Check, you can do that too. Or even a magic wielding character? Check, you can do that also. Or in any combination that you deem fit. And with how skill trees unlock, what you do and how you play is how you level up. Use your melee abilities the most and it levels up faster. Or use your ranged abilities. It levels up faster, rewarding the player on their own unique playstyle. Now we come to number 2, which is the solo aspect of the game. While most of the gameplay elements are community-based, like controlling and defending territories from other factions and the corrupted, the game does have solo elements. And while I enjoy working together with my allies to accomplish a common goal, sometimes you just want to play the lone wolf and go exploring on your own. In an article from usgamer.net, Editor-in-Chief Kat Bailey asked, "Let's say I prefer to play solo. What does the experience in New World look like to me?" And Patrick Gilmore, Amazon Game Studios Orange County studio head, stated, "There's a ton of solo play in this game. Tons of exploration, tons of points of interest. We are increasing the investment in solo play over time as well. In the next several months, you're going to see more and more solo features coming online." And game director Scott Lane added with, "I think part of the sandbox allows you to define the experience. I actually played the last month solo because we have been getting this a lot. I think the sandbox empowers it because it allows me to decide what I am doing. Lately, my goal has been to explore all the outposts, traveling, collecting goods, and trying to make money on the trading posts. There are a lot of different ways to play the game, and we are constantly leaning more into solo play. So as the article states, solo players have not been forgotten. You will have things to do and a whole new world to explore." Another pun. Damn, I really need to quit that. And at number 3, we have PVE. Probably really need to rethink the rhyming too. But anywho, as you gain a foothold in a tournament and claim territory, the corruption fights back. Once the corruption gains enough power, they'll come knocking on your door in the form of corrupted invasion. It'll be up to the chosen 50 players, 10 chosen by the governor and the remaining 40 chosen at random of those who have signed up to participate, to defend the fort. And it is of note you need to be at least level 50 or higher to be part of this grand defense of your fort. As the battle commences, it'll be up to these brave individuals to fight back the corrupted that are pouring through portals that have opened up around the fort. They must use their wits and implement some strategy if they are to survive the 8 waves of enemies. Then there is the PvP. While open world full loot PvP has been removed, there is still plenty of player versus player to be had. Being part of one of the 3 factions, the Marauders, the Syndicate, and the Covenant, sets in motion the PvP aspects of the game. Not only are there PvE missions in the game, but also PvP. If you accept a PvP mission, such as delivering messages or items to another territory, getting tactical information, and or patrolling an area, you are automatically flagged for PvP. Competing in player versus player missions will also cause your faction to gain influence in the territory. With all 3 factions vying for power, war is inevitable, and that is done through the 50v50 battles. But the game is also being balanced, so even if your faction is on the lowest part of the totem pole, you may be down, but you're not out. You are the underdog, not the losing team. Now at number 5, we have no subscriptions and no pay to win. I've discussed in a previous video on New World, the game is a one-time pay to play. Buy the game and it's yours to play how you wish. While there is an item shop to purchase cosmetic items, it's totally optional. In it, you'll be able to purchase different skins and things like furniture and decorations for your home. No game-altering mechanic. And this may be a short reason of why I'm excited for New World, but it also is an extremely powerful one. But it also reminds me of my next reason. Number 6, player housing. Now, thinking about furniture and decorations, player housing is a game in itself. I will touch on the housing game in a second. But who doesn't like the idea of sitting back in their own home, cracking open a cold one, and reminiscing on your daily adventures or enjoying the spoils of war? By raising your standing in the territory, and if you've reached level 20, you can purchase your own home. You can personalize your home with hundreds of different items to choose from. These items can be crafted, bought in the store, or found in your travels across Eternum. Once you own a home, you can use it as a recall point, making you fast travel across the land to your humble abode. And speaking of that game within a game, when you are strolling through a settlement, you can see the homes of other players, but which ones you see are determined by a kind of mini-game or competition. The higher your standing and how well you decorate your home determines the homes you see. In the housing menu, you can see where you stand with others who have the same kind of house. And now we come to the last reason. While this list is in no particular order, I thought this was an important point, and one of the reasons why I am excited. It has already been stated that at least 12 months of content has already been planned for Amazon's New World, so I wouldn't expect a quick departure from actively developing the game, meaning it looks like it's shaping up with millions of dollars in development and the power of Amazon Web Services behind them. Amazon Game Studios seems to be setting themselves up for the long haul, not just release New World and dump it to move on to something else. Not to say there isn't other projects in the works. We've been informed of the Crucible launch, and has also been known of a Lord of the Rings MMO in development. I'm just saying active development of New World should continue for years to come. Well, there you have it. My top reasons I'm excited for Amazon's New World. What do you guys think of Amazon's MMORPG? Are you guys excited for New World? Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for future Axial GT content. It really helps out smaller channels, and I appreciate you watching. Until next time, I'm out of here. You all have a good one.